The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. 1. Never outshine the master. Don't make the person you report to look bad by outperforming them. Keep your talents and successes under wraps. 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends can be fickle, but enemies will always be there to provide opposition. Use enemies to keep you sharp and on your toes. 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep your true goals and motivations hidden. It's harder for others to plot against you if they don't know what you're planning. 4. Always say less than necessary. Speak as little as possible, and avoid revealing too much about yourself. People will be more drawn to you if you're a bit of a mystery. 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is everything. Keep it spotless and protect it at all costs. 6. Court attention at all costs. Get people talking about you, no matter what. Positive attention is always better than negative attention, but any attention is better than none. 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take credit. Get others to do the heavy lifting for you, but make sure you're the one that gets the credit. 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Don't go chasing after people. Make them come to you. Use whatever bait is necessary to lure them in. 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Actions speak louder than words, so focus on getting things done instead of getting bogged down in debates. 10. Infection. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Don't try to take over for someone powerful and well-respected. It's usually better to stay in the background and work behind the scenes. 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Make sure that people are reliant on you for something. It gives you power over them. 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Be honest and generous with people, but only when it will benefit you. It can be disarming and make them more susceptible to your influence. 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest. People are more likely to help you if they stand to gain something from it. Make sure they know what's in it for them. 14. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. Pretend to be someone's friend, but use the relationship to gather information or influence them. 15. Crush your enemy totally. Show no mercy when it comes to destroying your enemies. Leave them with no chance of recovery. 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. By disappearing for a while, you become more valuable and respected. People start to miss you and build you up in their minds. 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Keep people guessing about your next move. They'll be too afraid to make a move against you. 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Don't isolate yourself from the world. You'll be more vulnerable to attack. 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Know your audience and be mindful of who you're dealing with. It's important not to offend the wrong person. 20. Do not commit to anyone. Stay free and flexible by not making commitments to anyone. It gives you more options and keeps you in control. 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Pretend to be less savvy than the person you're dealing with in order to gain an advantage. 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Appear weaker than you are in order to make others underestimate you. Then use that to your advantage. 23. Concentrate your forces. Focus your efforts on one key area in order to achieve the greatest impact. 24. Play the perfect courtier. Learn to be a great flatterer and manipulator in order to gain favor with those in power. 25. Recreate yourself. Don't be afraid to change your image or identity in order to get ahead. 26. Keep your hands clean. Avoid getting caught up in shady or illegal activities. It's better to stay above reproach. 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Tap into people's desire to believe in something greater than themselves in order to gain a following. 28. Enter action with boldness. Be confident and decisive when taking action. 29. Plan all the way to the end. Think through every step of a plan in order to anticipate any obstacles or challenges. 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Make it look like success came easily to you, even if it required a lot of hard work. 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Limit the options available to others and steer them towards the outcome you want. 32. Play to people's fantasies. Tap into people's desires and aspirations in order to influence them. 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Find out what motivates each person and use that to your advantage. 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Carry yourself with confidence and authority, and people will treat you like a leader. 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is everything. Learn to choose the right moment to make your move. 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Don't waste time and energy on things you can't have. Move on and focus on what you can attain. 37. Create compelling spectacles. Make a big show of things in order to draw attention and gain power. 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. It's important to conform to societal norms, even if you don't agree with them. 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Create chaos and confusion in order to take advantage of the situation. 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing is truly free. Be wary of any offer that seems too good to be true. 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Don't try to take over for someone powerful and well-respected. It's usually better to stay in the background and work behind the scenes. 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Take out the leader of a group and the rest will fall apart. 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Influence people's emotions and thoughts in order to control their actions. 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Reflect back to others their own actions and attitudes, causing them to question themselves. 45. Preach the need for change, never reform. Talk about the need for change instead of specific reforms. 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection is a vulnerability because it makes you stand out and become a target. 47. Do not go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. Know when to stop after you achieve your goal. Continue and you risk losing all that you have gained. 48. Assume formlessness. Avoid being fixed, recognizable, and predictable. It makes you vulnerable to attacks.